Okay, I'm out and about again this morning. I tried last week, but due to certain events that was happening, it didn't go according to plan. So I'm out again trying today. Trying to distribute these to the students. Currently in Santa Elena. Um, Going to the Santa Elena Elementary School. Look like they reopened the clinic. Alright, taking this route as I was successful this time and I saw some kids on the highway, but wasn't so sure how I could take that shortcut. I don't know where it's at, so I'm taking the long route. Yeah, that's the road. It's really long. I think right now it's just a smidge after, or close to 7:45 right now, a.m. That's the George Price Highway right over there. Right there. Finally getting construction going on this site. There's some sort of little alleyway somewhere around here. I'll find that out later. I made it. I'm gonna take off the stuff for a quick minute and then see how I can go ahead and get all the supplies handed out to the students this morning. I was about to be able to give out about a quarter of it. Class resumes here at 8 a.m. So I got here late. Not that they don't do it at 8:30 anymore at the school. So here's a reason why you can visit Belize is Nation of Belize has 17 acknowledged or accredited holidays. So Easter is a huge one here, and September celebration, which would be the Battle of St. George's Key and Independence Day. Then, well, I said Easter, you have the Cycling Classic, Baron Bliss Day, 9th of March, Ruda Maya. Just a few to mention. And this is a hotel. I think it's a motel here in Santa Elena. So now I have stated that calling is for 8 a.m. and not 8:30. I got here late, so now I'm hiking over to, there's another elementary school here in Santa Elena. I'm gonna try and see if I can get over there just before 8 a.m. to just give out the balance of the school supplies, because I don't want to do this a fourth time. And that's the elementary school over there. So yeah, the Santa Elena Clinic reopened. So I'm coming out on the George Price Highway right now. So I made it across, and now I'm heading up to this school. I hope there's enough time for me to make it there. Check this hardware out every time you're in town. Stop by. Alright, I don't see anyone.
No, school done.
This kind parent just told me that the elementaries in Santa Elena going at 8 a.m. So I'm really late. It's a toucan over there. Yeah, they do go in at 8. There's no one out here. They're doing a project here. Taking a little shortcut. There's a butterfly right there. And there's another one over there. This is Eden. Oh, they put in a sidewalk. Wow. Nice. It's about time. That's clever. They have little picnic benches out in the yard. There's some of the nice shaded area where they can enjoy lunch. The mechanic shop that was here is gone. There you go. The last time I said it. So after La Ruta Maya, now you know there's a rental place in Santa Elena. As a landmark, you can use this building over there / meat shop. You can use Lynn's and you can use Era. The video started off when I was back there. Now I'm on the front side of it now. I'm assuming that all that you're seeing right now, what you're taking a look at, it's all Santa Cruz up there. Those fail, so they put in new one and then they put the same thing back again. For years this was just like an open strip. Now it's kind of like a popular area. Off in the distance is Red Creek. I've like highlighted and chatted with, the mayor to like at least use these little open slots where they can erect monuments like what they did over there at the end with the Maya sculpture. They can erect like, famous faces and people that have contributed to the community. That's like over 4 years, possibly minimum 5 years ago. Still waiting. I highlight Lynn's. You have one stop, and you have this right here. It's a lumber yard / construction supply. Then there's Palmar. There's a toucan out here somewhere. I wonder if the microphone is picking it up. Give a hoot, don't pollute. This year, Japanese had a team that paddled for La Ruta Maya River Challenge. So the Japanese had a team for La Ruta Maya. Some people from the nation of Japan partake in La Ruta Maya River Challenge this year. Currently in Santa Elena on the Macal River Valley Belt. Place looks amazing. I envision myself grilling on you tomorrow. Give a hoot, don't pollute. Help beautify Belize. My little bench got covered with dirt after the flood. Flowers are starting to come in. Yes, I know it's just green, but look at that, how beautiful that is with the flowers. Some new palms put down. So once you're in Cayo district, I mean, even if you're like at the all-inclusive resorts, you can see if you can sign up for like Tony's or with Tony's Adventure through your resort. If you're staying in the town, you can sign up with Tony's and Dave Adventure. They do river tours and stuff up there, from Santa Elena, San Ignacio up to Sweet Song Chaw Creek area, where they do river tours in that direction, where you can learn about the flora and fauna in the area. The reality behind it is, okay, it boosts the economy, create jobs. Imagine having like 12 plus tour guides that are paddling up the river. So when you sign up for those things, that's what you're partaking with, is helping to create more opportunities and more jobs. When y'all sign up for like those river tours with, outside of your like schedule to do a river tour off the Macal River Valley, whenever you sign up with one of the adventurers that are tour guides that are here in town, you're creating opportunity. You're funneling cash back into the community. We're creating a system and environment where we're teaching citizens to learn to live off the land and utilize what we have, use the natural resources to create opportunity. Remember, we work for like, shares, and comments. Also subscribe, check out the about section. Membership is also available. There are other things that you can find in the about section that you can make contribution towards too as well. Well, recording from the Macal River Valley Belt, someone informed me and notified me yesterday that all the Belizean citizens that lived abroad, that was like, hey man, it's embarrassing to see that the nation still has the low line bridge Earl Haydock bridge the way it is, and it was met with great disappointment and disbelief that the bridge is still like this. Well, I'm coming to you from the Macal River Valley belt that they heard your guys' voices and concern, and they're going to dismantle the bridge and reconstruct it. I'm gonna see if I can get more information about it as I go ahead and record this video for you guys. So one of the employees stated that they're the ones that did the Halover and the Rolling Creek Bridge. They're based out of Belize City. On the coastal road, all the bridge on coastal road you guys did. Okay, sweet. So it's a road construction company, and you guys do, but I mean, meaning bridge as in part of road. Pueblo Nuevo. Uh-huh. Laguna Seca. Where are those located? Orange Walk? Okay. The bypass at Ladyville? Okay, sweet. Currently, I'm on the Macal River Valley Belt, and I'm on the San Ignacio section of it. In a few minutes, I'll hike over to the other section. Right now, they're, I guess, taking measurement of it. The gentleman says he don't really know that works for the company. He don't really have an idea when things are gonna actually jump off or kick off, when they're gonna get started. And for now, I'm trying to gather information on whether they're gonna put it back at the same height or higher. Well, when I walk across, I'll see if I can get more information about that. Like project like right here, normally they hire give chance for people. Yeah. He stated that they have a main branch. So the main branch in Belize City, right? There's a main branch in Belize City, and then there's a sub branch in Ladyville as well. He said, it's guesstimated maybe the company has like roughly 150 employees that are on full-time staff. He also said they're open to the idea of like seeing if people for example, they're in Cayo district, to grant people who are from the community a chance to seek employment as well. He says it's all up to the individual. If they're interested in staying on and doing whatever is required of them, then they can secure full-time employment. The same company built the Santa Elena Bridge as well, over there by Lumalus Boulevard. Look at the colors over there, and that the flowers on that tree over there amongst the berries. It looks awesome. So guesstimated time to get going, the I guess supervisor for just coming out and measuring the length of the bridge and gathering information and data like that, he states that there's a possibility that it would get going within a week or so. He said they're just setting up their camp over there right now. They gotta basically see how they get in, rough in like electrical, possibly water and all that stuff, maybe internet as well. And I guess once they get their camp situated over there in Santa Elena, then they will proceed. I was asking question if they're gonna basically put back the same wooden structure or not, and he kind of hinted that there's a possibility that it might be a concrete bridge. Until we cross that deadline, we don't need to maybe focus on that too much. He also stated that there's a possibility that it might be 5 feet higher than the level that is in existence at this moment. And he stated that it will, once it's get constructed, it will basically be a single lane bridge as well. It's not going to change. It's just going to be possibly raised up a smidge, and it will continue to allow access to just singular vehicles across the bridge as well. So this is the infancy phase of the bridge construction. Note, we do work and love it when we get likes, shares, and comments. Remember to check out the about section. We also have a membership available, and we have other packages that's also available in the Empower by Roots Work about section info that you can partake in. Also help us get up to 400,000 subscribers for the year 2025, and we're hoping or aiming to hit that number half of the year. Greatly appreciate your assistance in meeting those goals. Thanks again for tuning in, um, hitting the thumbs up and likes and comments as well, and continue to do so as well. It's greatly appreciated. With gratification from my jovial, zealous heart. I'm here doing my part, capturing the low line wooden bridge, because eventually it will become a relic, a thing of the past, and just a memory. So we can capitalize by capturing it before it finally disappear, and acknowledge what it has done for the community. As in the timber structure, because it's not going to be a timber structure anymore. Letting it become an iconic feat that will become a relic once it gets dismantled. It will become a conversation piece that we will be able to chat about over a meal during supper time. Kingfisher just went in and scooped something, and then what we'd call a blackbird tried to steal whatever the kingfisher caught. I do hope that the architects and stuff, and the engineers and the builders, when they replace this bridge, they add in a feature that allows citizens and the kids to still be able to crawl up on the bridge and jump in the water, to continue that legacy and that history of having the kids making memories of enjoying themselves, swimming and splashing around in the Macau, and they can pass it on to their, when they become parents, they can pass it on to their kids and grandkids, the memory of splashing around off the new bridge. That would be awesome if they incorporate, several different sections where they can jump in, and even have like maybe a little ladder or two, or maybe a chain link that they can pull or haul themselves up. That would be like something awesome, especially if they have like little section where you have a little platform that offset, project off or away from the bridge over the water, where they can just jump in and continue uh, that jovial fun-filled excitement that they can, you know, splash around and play and jump off the bridge. We can say thank you to the timber structure. She have done her part for so many years. It's time to say goodbye and move on to the next phase. Yes, road repair happening downtown San Ignacio as well. Working on this section too. This is what's left after the thing fell a couple weeks back. Yes, it's gonna take some time before they can come back out and decide if they want to rebuild that a little gazebo for the McCall Park. Now the benches got destroyed. This fence got taken out. It's pretty impressive. It's like 4 feet in circumference, not completely though. There's still some nice chunks left. This one is definitely under. Let me see if I stand on the stump. Yeah, it's about the same. Fell from the middle of it, looks like. Those are a tad bit smaller. Damage that swing over there. That's some of the roof. Like some of the benches over here got destroyed too. Just more of the roof. Two swings got damaged. Future architect right there. I think they need to put a lid there. Well, it's obvious that from this point here that they're not ready to kick off this week. So look like we still have to work out how to get the electrical roughed in. No, the new bridge, they said that it's going to be a concrete bridge similar to the Santa Elena one over there by the Loma Luz Boulevard. They're harvesting water on that side. And like I said, there will be a single lane occupancy bridge. Maybe a smidge higher. They had their shed and drop off their container. And where they house equipment and supplies possibly. Office. So like the gentleman yesterday stated that they would have to get electricity, you know, roughed in. I don't know if they'll have water. It would be wise if they could get water. Internet as well, that would be awesome too. I would think they would at least put the house over there in the shade. you're having issues with wastewater like that and the stench, you can add this soap shampoo. I don't remember the actual amount that you mix, but I know you can use this soap, shampoo, as in the conditioner, I do believe. I think vinegar as well, and you have to have the portion, get the portion right, the combination, the amount right. I do believe you add some water to it as well. You mix it up and you can put it in here and it will help. Just setting that up to just give you guys a little idea of how large the stumps are. There's some seed pods growing on it too. Oh wow. Did not realize that post was cast in concrete and wire mesh. And there are the pods, the seed pods that are sprouting out. I'm rumbling and stumbling about here, but I know where to step and walk, because there's nails and other things that can cut you out here, so you got to be mindful of those things as well. Check out his radiator service. If you need to get your radiator flush or repair, check him out. They're right there, just before the Santa Elena bridge, on the section in San Ignacio area, right there by Branch Mouth.
What?
100% blue agave.
Available.
All right.
Pen is
So let's see if they figure out what's going on in here in the welcome center, because they keep on changing managers. No. Who did this? This look like identical to the painting me and my daughter did.
Is it you?
Possibly not me. Me and my daughter. All the strokes. These are the strokes from my daughter. But it was much bigger than this. If it's this, they cut it down.
Do you remember bringing it here?
No. I had it somewhere at someone's place.
Oh.
Because I remember these dots right there. Yeah. We also work for like, shares, and comments. Also check out the about section from Empower by Rootswork section. There's different packages available. Sign up for membership. Also available as well. Thanks for tuning in and keep it cool. Currently in the heart of Mosquito Coast and out west in San Ignacio, Cayo District, Belize, Central America, just off the Macal River Valley Belt. On the burns currently, as you can see at Tyson, downtown San Ignacio, in the Twin Tongue as well.
No se me primo, Manuel, el primo de...
Nope.
Anyone attend mother David?
So the last time I hiked through here, it was roughly about 3 years ago. So now today I'm just trying to figure out a little gentle way on how to add Sacred Heart High School and Sacred Heart Junior School over there as well. Find a gentle, soft approach for today's video. This is a subdivision. It's like within a subdivision, just a few minutes from the downtown area. So last time I came through here, they had chickens in the road. So this is Falcon Field. There was a shortcut here. Now it's not. They erected a fence. No sidewalks, and boat drivers making me nervous. It's just a memory now. House of Culture, and yes, it's closed. It's early. I was not expecting this, but they're erecting, repairing, replacing the fence, but everything is gone. Easter is just around the bend too. That's the next major event. Like they poured another section yesterday, and they delivered some more of these yesterday. I think these got delivered yesterday roughly around 1 p.m. They leveled up properly yesterday, and they had some repairs that they had to deal with as well. One of the lead guys stated that yesterday they were planning to try and go ahead and take the rails down. I guess they didn't get to that yesterday. So this year we took the last photograph and pictures and recording of the low-line bridge, recorded for after La Ruta Maya. I'm out recording it again due to the fact that I'm hoping to get a section of it when they're doing the reconstruction, demolish or demolishing the bridge. Or if they're gonna salvage some of the timber. Well, I was hoping that I could salvage some. So currently the river is about a foot deep. The new bridge, the level or the height of it is said to be 10 feet from above the water level and measure 10 feet up. That's for vehicular traffic. That's the section that automobile will be traversing on. Well, we all know that the sidewalk and the rails will be a tad bit higher than that. I guess he's getting it started. Oh wow. Deconstruction has commenced. I'm saying deconstruction or demolished because they said that it was going to be demolished. I'm trying to get there as fast as I can, but I'm bare feet and there's quite a bit of rocks. And I have tender feet. Set his jacks down, leveling up. Trying to get a different camera angle. Got some scales. Nice. Trying to get some of the teeth action to let you guys see what kind of skills it requires to be able to operate and do a deconstruction or demolish. The low line bridge is basically walking into retirement now at this point. Rotating, getting ready to move forward. I feel silly shitting myself and then I have the umbrella shitting the bags. Oh boy. That's what's happening. I'm gonna reach down and start that in a sec. Back in action again. He's getting all surgical with it now. Switching sides now. Trying to find a section that's somewhat shaded. Capture some of the birds in the background. Look at those monstrous snails. The insect landed there and it got stuck in the grease. There's my flight going off. Hungry dinosaur. These are the last few times humans will get to walk across the low-lying wooden bridge. We made it safely across. Even as she aged into her retirement phase gracefully, she's still assisting the community, allowing us to traverse across the mighty Makal. Capturing the crane and people crossing the Hatsworth Bridge as the low-lying bridge fades into retirement. Still assisting, still giving back to the community. Hungry dinosaur, or hungry hippo. Yum! Eat that timber. I like the dinosaur, but I think I'll have to go with hungry, hungry hippo. Yum. The snack too. Let's see if it's possible. Yum. Got it. Got it. Snag the cable as well. Let's see where the skill set is at. Can he get out of that? There we go. Jackpot. Got some major skills right there. Hungry, hungry hippo. And he was graceful at allowing the citizens to continue to gain access and use the low line bridge as she fades into retirement and vanish from a physical standing point into just becoming a memory. It will eventually become a relic of the past. Here comes the hungry, hungry hippo, and she goes in for another meal. Hungry, hungry hippo. This man right there. I think that's perfectly captured right there. Nice snapshot. Hungry, hungry hippo going in for another bite. We work for like, shares, and comments. Scooping it up. Another one foul victim. Off to retirement. Back in the day, we used to have to cross here by way of feet walking in the water, and they used to have cars that used to drive across as well before the bridge. Just a little history. Give a hoot, don't pollute.
¿En forma de qué? Salvar del vergazo. Entonces, no, yo voy bien. No por él, sino por mí. Sí. No se muere cuando lo corta usted.
Okay, so I'm on the back side of this new building. Just basically roughly over there where that concrete beam is with that pole sticking out on the light. Basically from that area working your way back. This used to be the food court slash male and female restroom area for the first factory in Santa Elena, Cayo district. So this building right here is new, but that section over there is where, or you know what, that's all it might be, all of it, but it's like 20 years, 25 years ago. So this section here that you're seeing with those awnings and the fan, this is the section that was where the sewing factory was, the first sewing factory in Cayo district and in Santa Elena. So I think the company was based out of Taiwan, and the company that got the major portion of the construction was out of Belize City, and then the main guys that was managing and overseeing the project is out of Esperanza. So they were implementing, like they had guys who or male and female seamstress that they hired. If they knew about sewing, then they would get hired on as a seamstress. Then you had cutters, and you had guys who would get hired on that would basically read the blueprints and do layouts and stuff like that. And it's just off the Lumalus Boulevard. That's the Smiler's basketball court right there, and it was named after him and built after him due to the fact that he would house sporting events like during summer and winter breaks and stuff like that. He would have little basketball tournaments and volleyball tournaments for the kids, teenagers and stuff, to just basically like keep them off, unpleasant path. Just try to like inspire and motivate them to greatness. So the community built this in paying homage and salute to his efforts, because he built a basketball court in his yard, and that's where it got started. They would have teams from different parts of Cayo district that would come and represent and battle it out. I was advised that the patterns I should give to like established seamstress and stuff, so they direct me in a different direction where I could go do two new locations to go see if they would accept the donation. That's where I'm headed. One in Benke and another one in San Ignacio. While I wait, I don't know what else to do. Keep taking public transportation. Oh, and the great Mr. Smilers, he used to give out prize and stuff to the first place too. But then he didn't just do that, just give to the winners. He also made sure like everybody got a little something, reward or incentive to basically like get better at playing basketball, get better at playing volleyball. While I wait, the hive is back there, and then if you just keep on driving down maybe 5 blocks, Aguada will be on your right. Sign for the Aguada, and then off in the distance over there is the Lumalus Boulevard. I guess I'm at the right location too, because it seems like they're outposting up that the bridge, the low line bridge is closed for the duration of the repair of the low line bridge. So it looked like they're posting up signs to informing people and let people know that they don't drive down there aimlessly and get stuck. Hey! Well, it's kind of late to invite you guys to the Easter Classic, but the Easter Classic is just around the bend. So Belize also export crude oil. Yeah! Hey! As I was saying, Belize now exports crude oil, And I was trying to highlight the Lumalus Hospital in the background as well. I just missed my ride, the bus, because the first one that came by was a yellow school bus. So I flagged it down, and everybody in the bus looked at me all weird and crazy. So then I see the second school bus coming through. Didn't think to flag it down, because I just had the issue with the school bus just driving by. And then a guy walked by, and he was just looking at me like, "Why didn't you flag the bus down?" So I was like, giving me that look. So then I asked him, "Was that the regular bus?" And he was like, "Yes." So with the bus, it's, normally they have Shabos, and then you have Valencia, and the BBC something bus line, Silva. So this one that was yellow, I just got taken aback. Wasn't expecting that. But with that setback, someone told me that I can be on the lookout for taxis that says Benque Viejo, and they do go all the way from Santa Elena to Benque Viejo town. So I'll be on the lookout for one of those. There's a Benque Viejo taxi, which is not going to be easy to catch. So I got a ride. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to Benque today, um, but I'm going to Itivet or Set. Uh, Someone told me the name just got changed. I really don't know, but I'm gonna go over there. As I said, I was gonna be out giving this today, or maybe I'll see if I'll still make it to Benque. I'll figure it out. So currently on the Lomalus Boulevard, heading to the Santa Elena Bridge, due to the fact that the low line bridge has been closed, set for demolish, and it's a detour. Por ahí este día nos estará azotando en el transcurso de este día. Pero el domingo, señoras y señores, para que usted no lo crea, estamos en el pleno verano 2025. It's the Macau River down there. La cual dejaría mucha lluvia, no todo el verano. Ahí estamos, ya la bonita en arena, piedrita, grava, bloques de 4, de 6 y 8 pulgadas. De calidad y de lo que usted busca. El Chortebenco se instala que ofrecemos el mejor servicio de ortodoncia. Sería Israel. Entramos en el Chorte. The World Water Plant. San Ignacio Hotel. So someone recommended I come and I try here, and they said they think they have a sewing department. Okay, I was able to make a contribution here, so thanks for the tip that someone gave. I got a little nervous, and when I first start recording, the sewing factory was built in the 90s, early 90s, in Santa Elena, by the way. During biblical times, they also made clothing. Alrighty, I sure will, thanks. Okay, so in biblical time, clothing was primarily made from linen and wool, which were spun into threads. And then after it was spun into threads, it was woven into cloth using an upright loom. You could also get your stuff with embroidery on it and dye. Why when I do the rehearsal the pronunciation comes out, and when it's live I get all tongue tied. So I'm heading off to the bus stop to see if I can get a bus and then make my way to Pencavillo del Carmen town. It's a border town between um, Belize and Guatemala. They came through here and they pruned some of the trees. And sometimes you go through hardship, trials and tribulation, and I've been having kind of like a week like that. And today, man, all the Guatemalans that are in Belize today was primarily in Santa Elena was bigging me up, making me feel like appreciated, putting a smile on my face, just cheering me on, supporting me, encouraging me. And I was recently in Guatemala like a couple days ago, and the same thing, man. Everywhere I went over there, they made me feel welcome. There's, doing constructive, positive things to make me feel appreciated and welcome. The Rasta credo is your mother and your father forsake you, Rasta will take you. Well, when your own home country and your own people forsake you, the neighboring country will take you. Big up, guys! Hey! The green building that says the building that has the Belize to Canes Hotel. The guy that brought and gave us La Ruta Maya River Challenge. This is the hotel that he once owned as well. So a loom is a device that was used for woven cloth tapestry, holding wrapped threads under tension to facilitate the interweaving weft threads. Sorry, I'm holding umbrella and reading at the same time and recording. I'm out hitchhiking, trying to hitchhike to Benke because I brought 10 US to move around in Santa Elena and San Ignacio to Benke. That's not enough via taxi. So if I pay a taxi to go to Benke, I have to hitchhike to get back. And then I won't have enough to pay a taxi to go home. I grossly miscalculate the cost. So biblical times did mention a seamstress and the importance of skilled craft people. So including those who work with textile, like
So number 3.
all right, someone recommended I come here and check, see if this university still has sewing. So it looks like I found a home for them here at Mopan Technical High School. Okay, so the items found a home at Mount Carmel, Mopan Tech, not Mount Carmel, Mopan Tech. Most citizens that spoke that I had chat with told me that it wasn't wise to offer it to the established seamstresses and stuff due to the fact that they're already established and they have a business going. So they linked me with like coming to Mopan Technical High School and then IT vet or set due to the fact that they said those people who are thinking about entering that career, they're starting off. So this will be like a boost for them to use the patterns to learn and get better at whatever they're trying to do. So this is Pencavillo del Carmen. It's a border town between Belize and Guatemala. The next town on the other side is Melchor de Mencos. I was able to successfully get a ride, and the driver dropped me all the way off at Mopan Technical High. And that driver is an African as well. So I was begging a ride from fellow Belizeans, and they all just wouldn't give me a ride to help me get this task complete. An African connection made it possible. I hope the security guards at the Mopan Tech make sure that the thing gets to the seamstress professor and students. So that's another issue too. And I also have to hold myself accountable because I didn't physically got it in the hands of the right people. But I did not plan on making my way to the universities, so I didn't bring any identification. So I hold myself accountable for not bringing my ID. So that's another thing too that you have to understand and realize, that when you're out doing stuff, and if someone want to help you, they will. If they don't want to, then they'll make you jump through hoops and lose your mind, and you're just trying to help. This is another little elementary here. Like the guy that brought me, he's from Africa, and he was asking, so I told him that this is an elementary school. And I was telling him that when I went to school here, a lot of this stuff wasn't here. There's a Guatemalan flag too. I think that's a consulate. And then I want to shout out, make sure everybody be careful, hydrate, because this is Easter month, and Easter weekend is fastly approaching us. Make sure we drink responsibly, do make wise decisions, and help each other. Remember, we're all trying to have fun, and we're all going through our own independent battle. There's another thing too that they like to say, that is the people that don't invest in themselves, like empowering and have control, they're the ones that tend to want to be more violent, and they don't like focus on how to have like proper structure, do things to help empower themselves. And then I hate to say this, but the ones that are plagued with poverty as well, they're a lot more quick to be violent and respond with rage and violence. So there are several roads that are shortcut between Sokots, and back roads between Sokots and Benke. This is one of those roads. Where the camera is facing, there's another one over there, but I should have highlighted, but I wasn't paying attention. So the message is, like, for all my fellow Belizeans, especially those the ones that watch, just remember that, we're all trying to make something happen out of nothing. Stone soup. Doing your barbecue, support, man. Buy firewood. I like that right there. Hey, Mr. Taylor, yo, give me a ride back to town. Hey, they clean up that whole area over there. Goodbye, Benke. Currently in Sokots, traveling towards San Ignacio. When you're here, check out the tour guide, support them. And also make sure you stop and you use the stalls. Everybody needs a slice of the pie. So spread the wealth around. Check out each stalls. Hire one of the tour guides. That was by request. Someone requested that I said that. From Belize, but did give me a ride home. Open road. Adventure awaits. Made it back safely. We do work for like, shares, and comments. Also remember to subscribe to the channel. Speed limit is 55. In Bullet Tree currently, as in Bullet Tree Falls Village. This is several village that's like just west of San Ignacio town. Bullet Tree is named after one of the famous trees that was very popular and known to thrive in this area during the logwood era. Getting ready to go across the Mopan River. The first guys to win La Ruta Maya River Challenge, now known as the Belikin La Ruta Maya River Challenge, are from this village. This is where the Maya site known as El Pilar is located at too as well. This is the junction or the road to it right here. So El Pilar is a Maya site that's shared between state or claim that it's shared between Belize and Guatemala. road between Bullet Tree, Santa Familia, Belly White, Duck Run 1, Duck Run 2, and Spanish Lookout is slated to be set for under construction, and it's going to be either paved or asphalt is going to be put down. It's said to happen sometime this year. Well, it's stated or known that it's possibly already got going. So this area is claimed to be farming or agriculture, but it's more than agriculture. It's the way to feed a nation. Food is the way how to. Once you have access to food, and then you can get to a place where it's surplus, then you can build your economy. You can find other ways on how to invest and create opportunity. So now I'm on the outskirts of just on the outskirts of Santa Familia. I'm entering the heart of it. This is a little neighborhood watering hole right here. Bus stop. So I guess they start cutting the road and stuff. These are little macro pegs that they have installed on the road. I guess this is where the road will divert and go. New section of the road will go in that direction. Currently traveling towards Belly White. Give a hoot, don't pollute. I guess this is where the road is gonna come out at. Give a hoot, don't pollute. And we also work for like, shares, comment. keep you guys in a loop, I just entered the outskirts of Billy White a few minutes ago, and now I'm entering the major portion of this community. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Nature. This is a herb right here. It's also along with another type of, I think two other types of herb, and you combine the three of them together, and it helps get rid of kidney stones. They mainly grow next to waterways. Coconuts too, hydrate. It's good for the skin as well.
Porque es una persona parada, pero no sé.
Right? They're already open. Told you from the get-go. Towards the market, you went that way. Alright, just drop me off here, son. Alright. I'm not close-minded because this is a great taxi guy right here. If you see this, stop him. The car is blue. That's him right there. Okay, that's his number. If you're doing international, plus 501. He's gone. This is a pharmacy right here. Easter is in full effect here. Belize taxi stand here. That's what I just did, a run from Belize to San Ignacio. Hiking towards the Macala River. That's the iconic low-line bridge, capturing these few images as she fades into early retirement. Well, way overdue retirement. This is from Gatita Sports Bar and Grill. Right now we're going through re-leveling and filling in all the little holes and stuff, divots and stuff that's down here. There's areas where we went a little too high, so now we have a hard time finding level. Alright, there you go. We got level right there and there. Bubble needs to be dead center. I saw something glistening down there, so I'm assuming someone is paddling on the McCall River right now, right around the low line bridge. Oh, it's several of them. I don't even think they're paddling. It might be people crossing or the construction crew. We just pulled out, so now this whole section here is low. It's not level, right? Okay, pretty much got all the sections that are off nicely and tightly packed, getting it leveled out. Out at the McCall Park, things are happening, but when I out here based on this section here, or whatever is happening over here at this construction site, pre-construction site. We're out here for the fact that Easter is upon us. So this is they're prepping and building these stalls, food stalls, the Easter fair, Easter weekend. Alright, let me stress, once you're traveling to these different locations upon that weekend, try to like pre-plot, like parking. If you're coming for one day, think about parking. Expect to walk. I highly recommend, like, get on Google Maps and find somewhere where you can park. It's okay if you do a little hike. You do a little hike to the fairground. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just note that there will be a lot of people out trying to do the same thing. I don't know if this back area here you'll have access to it on the day, due to the fact that this might be for the people that are the carnival. People might be holding on to this area. Wasn't expecting that. That's Lemon Trim Guava Lim restaurant owned by Chaw Creek. Trying to capture the wheel. Come out, enjoy yourself, have fun. Make sure you bring cash because I think everything here will require cash. Like I said, these are going to be food stalls. I was going to include all of them, but try and capture something from back here. So you guys got a pre, and you can remember you got to visit, try to explore, and everybody have something different to offer. That I came back here because that's the greasy pole right there. Remember, plan with parking in mind. You got paid parking behind or in front of the Norman Rasta Stadium. Trying to wrap my mind around parking. Try hoodies, I would say. Consume responsibly as well. Some of this due care and urgency, they need to put that into the energy and effort into Santa Elena as well. We've been waiting for something over there for several years now. So hiking off in this direction to just try to highlight different areas where you can park. Try to avoid parking in these areas. There's a parking lot down there as well, across from Pink, Pretty in Pink. Say you just come out 2 streets up, 3 streets away. I really don't know the name of the streets and stuff, but you can park around here. And it's like a 2-minute walk. You need to continue to drain. Here there's a little parking lot here across from the bazaar/market. Just hoping to find a parking attendant to find out if they would be open for the Easter weekend, but yeah, this is another place you can park. I know this is a construction site over here, but this is another spot that you can possibly look into parking. But now I know it's close to the river. It's about, like I said, a 2-minute, 3-minute walk from the park, from the fairground. The only thing that the town would have to provide security. I don't think there will be any security guards back here. Some new interesting thing have developed down here. Those along there are I-beams. Give a hoot, don't pollute. Those that they have erected over there are all I-beams. Yes, there's nothing interesting at a job site, but it's not so much the job site, but capturing the different phases as the bridge fades into retirement. Give a hoot, don't pollute. Being stealthy is not a gift of mine anymore. I scared them off. I was trying to sneak up on them. All 4 of them flew off. For the Easter This over here is another parking section that you can utilize. I'm coming up from the McCall River. It's downtown. It's like 4 to 5 minutes walk from the fairground. So there's 2 parking sections that you can park. Actually 3. There. And you can park here. And this is used as a landmark. Atlantic Bank. Burns Avenue is on the other side. Station, if you could see it, be dead ahead. Then you can use the library as well. People do park right here as well, so you might be able to utilize it. I'm just making these suggestions because the last few times I was over there in the area and I noticed parking was a major issue. So I'm just trying to highlight different areas where you can park your car. Yeah, it's gonna be like 5 minutes, 6 minutes walk, but it's worth its weight in gold to avoid getting into accidents. That's a Hammond's umbrella right there.
Before I move it, I might. At least they're open. At least. That's a party. Fuck, talking about ceviche. To be honest, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Oh yeah, I don't see the road already. There is no beavers. And they're gonna charge me a lot. So why don't I go to Melcher? Fuck yes. Let's go to Melcher better. I should go there.
Realized the Arenal Road was paved.
¿Qué pasó entonces? ¿Qué te dijo? Si ese viejo está así, ni que nada de eso. ¿Cuánto consigo tortilla? Porque necesitamos. Charge just like they charge me on the 30. The taco guys in Melchor. Take some beers here. I think so.
For those that don't know, that's the urinal and not over there. That's the urinal.
¿Qué hace mi mamá ahí? Vamos a.
Te iba a preguntar yo caracol quiero hacer.
Fucker.
The bikers are from Honduras.
The fuck is Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder.
Los dos, Bob the Builder y Bob Marley.
Alright. Entonces clavó el antes en el aire, pues.
Porque sí, me así,
Qué
güey.
desmadre, güey. Esa madre nunca había pasado por aquí, ¿eh?
No, nunca había pasado.
Qué vergüenza.
Y mi cuate dejando de tomar pasas.
Y así son desmadre, güey. Así
Si
es.
se hubiera portado mal, estuviera chupando.
Igual.
Es bueno.
Pollo de allá, de Guate o allá.
Ah, Belize.
Al nítido este te va a durar unos 10 años si lo cuidas bien.
Putas
Al día.
toda la vida.
Pero a los 10 años ya te empieza a que cambiame
No,
esto,
ya lo
cambiame el
un rato
otro.
luego se no me lo voy a hacer.
Que descubierta,
Sí, o sea, con casa bicho aquí.
Algo jalado, sí. ya me
Sí,
entiendes.
no, hombre, si yo también, pues, puta, andaba chupando.
Andaba con un cuaterito, un gaycito él, que fue puta me conocía mejor que yo. Misito él que estaba así en la orilla. No, sí.
El Sean.
Algo así, sí.
un alto.
La gente cómo me conocía ese cuate.
Oh, sí, él andaba con la chavita.
Ah,
Peor que
todavía lo siento.
Mierda horrible. Plata de este carro.
No, ahorita ya con esto ya le metí.
Ah.
Aquí está, ¿ves?
Bueno,
Cabal.
puta, está chula.
Sí.
You can just close fridge. Oh, this is the. Yeah, you got a big gun and this. This is what I have that thing.
Bless you. We're currently here in the twin tongue of San Ignacio and Santa Elena. No, they said they're coming across the Hawksworth Bridge. Then they'll go. Yeah, they're gonna come to Santa Elena into the Hawksworth Bridge. Then they're gonna go down the Burns. I forgot the name of the street back there. Come out and then go back across. That's what the police officers told me this morning.
Which direction are they head to?
Note the origin or the inventors of the annual Easter Classic or cross country, holy cross country race. The origins of it or the history behind it was based on the fact that they were organizing or schedule it in a manner that was to attempt to encourage Belizeans or Belize citizens to come out and partake and celebrate and watch cricket matches back in the day. This would be in 1920s. The last time I checked, I apologize, the volume will be off today because I forgot the microphone this morning. But there, the last time we checked, the cyclists were in Cayo district. They were estimated to be around the Central Farm Baking Pat area. I also did some research today and I found out that this is the longest one-day cycling race event in the entire Western Hemisphere. I did not do global because I mentioned that last year. 1 day, just for 1 day.
142.
143.
They said it's supposed to be 144,
It's not. It's
44, but it's a little bit less. It's supposed to be 143 something.
142.5.
The race, the how many miles they ride in a day.
142.5.
Yeah.
But we,
142.5.
But not all of them they come down.
but our cycling
Yes,
federation have
not
to
together.
manage that,
Three
you
on
know.
front.
Oh, the three of them.
Two on front.
They still got it 2 up front.
The three.
Because when I left
It's held annually as well in the great nation of Belize.
Liberia, Colombia will come in.
Stipulated that when it first got started, it was 144 miles. According to new regulations and road adjustment, it has diminished to 143, and then it has diminished and dropped down to 142 plus miles of riding for 1 day. Last year, it took 5 hours and roughly 45 minutes, just like I would say about 39 plus minutes. And the winner was from Honduras. This is the 75th running of the Garland, and like I said, the first one was held in 1928, and it was done to promote cricket in the great nation of Belize, because back then the roads were poorly built, and people were using bicycles to traverse from one place to another, and they did a lot of riding back and forth between villages, and that's how come the idea was given birth to the holy Easter Cross Country Cycling Classic that gave birth to it. We do work for likes, shares, and comments. Remember to subscribe to the channel as well. Estimated arrival time for the riders to arrive in San Ignacio and Santa Elena would roughly run anywhere between 2.5 hours. At half, 2 hours and let's say maybe 45 to 50 minutes. Sounds like it. I guess they're here. And they're going across the iconic Hartsford Bridge. So cricket was a huge sport back in the day, and this is how come they came about with the Easter Cross Country Classic to promote. So now they're making their way back. It's also noted or stated that there's a headwind. So normally they have the wind to propel them to deal with when they're coming, and then they also have the wind to deal with that when they're going back. Remember to drive with due care and give the cyclists the roadway, please. Remember to do that. Here, there's more coming. Good job, guys. Woo! Let's go. Woo! Woo! So this year they have 114 cyclists partaking, 89 Belizeans, 25 foreigners. Last year they had 116 riders partaking, which would be 19 foreigners. For the 93rd event, they had 111 riders. So this route that they're riding today is actually an old Mayan trail that they used to use to trade with. It's a trade route that the Mayans had, along with the Belize Old River and the Macal River as well. So because of the annual cross country, that gave birth to La Ruta Maya River Challenge as well. Woo! Hey! So it's safe to say the route rivers the iconic Belize Old River along with a section of the Macal River as well. Woo! Come on, guys! They're heading back to Belize City. Greatness is not given, it's earned. Greatness is not given, it's earned. Woo! Woo! These guys are Belizean citizens and they're friends from. Welcome home, guys, and have fun. Woo! Woo! There's another crowd coming. Here comes some more cyclists. There's 2 more coming. Woo! Good job!
Then they look like they will cut more.
Good job, big man. Good job. You're halfway there. Crossing the iconic Hawksworth Bridge. Heading back to Belize City. Woo! Good job, big man. Halfway there. You almost got it. Proud of you. Woo! Woo! Good job! Woo! Proud of you, brother! Good job! Good job, big man! Woo! Good job! Good job! Woo! A warm embrace from the iconic Hawksworth Bridge as they head back to Belize City. Good job! Good job, guys! Good job! Good job! Woo! Future reference for the foreigners that wants to be spectators and watch the race. When you're in San Ignacio, you gotta be out here by 8:15, no later than that. If you can come before, come before. Because they come through at a rapid pace. They're running at least about 20, anywhere between 25 to about 40 miles per hour. So that's just like, you know, like, let's say about minutes. You know, they're gonna zip through pretty fast. Big up yourself, big man! Woo! Good job! Woo! Halfway there, brother! Another Argentinian in town. Big up yourself, big man! Here comes another one. I think they need to set it up where we lock the tongue off at least for an hour after the last, just to give the last guy time to cut through. Woo! Woo! Halfway there, big man. Good job. No other day. Give the cyclist the roadway. Please give the cyclist the roadway. Drive with due care and attention. Respect you for that. Okay guys, when you're out in town and we're trying to celebrate for the Easter Cycling Classic, these guys are on the roadways. They're not just riding bicycles, they're dealing with other drivers that are utilizing the road. When you're driving, please be mindful that these guys are on their bicycle. They're out here riding. Give them the roadway, please. Do some research. Understand what it takes to be on a bicycle riding. There are different tactics that a cyclist have to deploy to safely stay mounted on his cycle. Remember, we work for likes, shares, and comments. Also subscribe to the channel. One of them that they have to deal with is an echelon, and that's a way how you ride the bicycle to be able to handle certain types of wind and breeze. There's different special technical words. I'm not a cyclist, so I don't know, but Google, learn, educate, empower yourself.
Give me the name, you'll be gonna be respected the little girl that
Major compliment.
you want to upgrade a child just because of her age. No man.
Petition.
And she